Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're here. We're on. We're on. We're on. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Option Expiry Friday. It's October the 28th, Friday, October 28th, 2022. Options expire today. Another couple of $1 trillion worth of options expire. October 28th, 2020. Such a huge business. It's unbelievable. Welcome all to this show, to the channel where we, well, at least where I attempt to explain to you in plain English what the heck is going on out there and try to throw you a story every once in a while. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to those of you who, without me even asking, these are the kind of messages I get to start the show off. These messages come in first thing before I even get going. These are thumbs ups. People are letting me know, I'm giving you a thumbs up, buddy. How's it going? And these are the best YouTubers there are. They're just the best, some of which are members, most of which are members, some of which are lurkers. And I love you guys for this so much. 18, 19, 20. Look at those thumbs ups. It's just coming. I haven't even, this is 2 minutes before I started. Haven't even started. I got 21 thumbs ups. You guys are awesome. 27, 28. Look at that. 35 number here. Number 30 here. 37 from Dude. Thumbs up for Bruce. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate these. Odin's Pumpkin and Redman's here saying hi. Welcome all to the show today. Friday it is. We're here. The thumbs ups are coming in already. We're trying to get to 200 before we go into the markets. So thank you for helping us get to 200 thumbs ups first thing in the morning. And I know it's a pain. I have to ask. I have to ask. We get this. YouTube really makes it important to get these. It helps the search engines and it helps the promotion of this channel, because YouTube wants to let people know, if you join this chat with this balding guy who's homeless, there's a lot of engagement there. There's a lot of back and forth with this creator and his group of followers. And so the more thumbs ups we get as soon as the show starts, the momentum kicks in right now, and YouTube starts to show off to market followers out there. Hey, you like following stock markets? You may want to follow this guy. There's a lot of engagement on this guy's show relative to how many people are watching. He's already got so many thumbs ups, and on it goes. It just feeds itself. So thank you all. If you're watching on the rerun right now, hit the thumbs up button right now and just add to the momentum. This channel just gets more exposure that way. I thank you. Steve, thank you. PayPal donation just came in. Those of you who don't know, I have made the announcement on the morning Trade Alert show for Gold Bagel members. It's now official. Lesson number 14. The next class in the series is going to go live right here next week, Saturday, in 8 days. I'm going to go live in 8 days. And if you'd like to be in the live class, be one of the participants in the live class, come on in with a donation through PayPal, 150 US, and I will get you a slot reserved in the live classroom setting. It's noon next Wednesday, noon Eastern time. Noon Eastern time, November the 5th, next Saturday. About 2 hours will be kind of the give or take. I usually send out the links to the private session about 15 minutes before we begin. I try to get people linked in, depending on how many there are, and we fire out the links and get everybody lined up, and then we say hi to everybody. Jen moderates everything. I get the whiteboard going, and we start the class as close to noon as possible. Within a minute or so, we start the class live, and we work it for about 2+ hours, and then we send it off to my editor for editing, and then it'll get posted on the website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. It'll be on there probably mid part of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It'll be on. And then anyone can watch the class. So if you want to be in the class live and then join us, you can ask whatever questions you want. Jen is going to moderate that, as she always does. Love to have you. You'll be the first in on what's going on. The name of the class, just so you know, the title of the class, I've been kind of really working on this. I'm not sure if I still like it, but the title of the class is How to Maximize Profits from Writing Stock Options. And really what it's about, it's not that you guys don't know how to write options. If you've been here a while, you hang out with us for a little while, becoming members like many of you have here, taking some of the classes already, you'll get the basics of how options work and how they're created, how you can create an option, how you can terminate an option anytime you want, how you can roll into another one. The question is that I get all the time is people will say, I wrote a call and I brought in so much money for it. When do I buy it back? What I need more help here. I've figured out how to get into it. Now, when should I get out of it? Because, obviously I want to get out of it making money. I mean, yeah, of course. But I get so many comments on the show here and privately where people say, I think I bought back too soon, or I didn't have the right mentality going into it. I should have known, or I should know better what to expect from a contract. We're going to go into that area. We're going to really delve deep into how to maximize your profits when you write contracts. Because you can do it all right and still not make enough money. You can write the right strike price. You can pick the right expiry date. You can pick the right pricing. You can get the sale done. But now you have to learn the folding arm technique, and the analyzation of where we're at. It changes now every hour, every day going forward. If you've got an option that has a 3, 4, 5 week lifespan left in it, you have to have an attitude that, hey, every day is a different day. And it's not the same trade after a week or after 2 weeks. It's a different trade now. And we are going to work with you. I'm going to work with you on analyzing this. I need an entire class just to help you try to maximize some profits. We'll also come up with some other tips and stuff about being a better option writer and maximizing profits and danger signs to look for when they're not going the right way, or how to act on it. This is a big business. When I tell you that every Friday, like today, $2 trillion of option contracts are going to expire this afternoon, you have to know that the biggest market players there are in this business. And that means every bank, every insurance company, every hedge fund, mutual fund, every pension fund, senior type investors. I mean, there is some serious talent, serious financial minds involved in the options market. And all you have to learn to do is to manage your options. You don't have to worry about what all these other players do, these institutional players, just your area. And so we're going to keep working on that here. So join me next Saturday, November the 5th, lesson number 14. After the lesson is done, we will send it off for editing and we'll get it put onto the site. Now, probably by that next weekend, so by about November the 12th, the week after this live class, the prices of the classes that are on now are going to go up in price. We're going to adjust them higher. I haven't changed the pricing of my lessons since they were created back in June, July of 21. And we're coming up to the end of 22 into 2023. And I know for a fact there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I am probably the lowest priced seller or marketer of classes on how to do option writing out there. I'm not sure how many others there are, but I do know of a number of other people who have had option classes available, and they have like you gotta you got to buy all 20 classes, or you got to buy the whole course, and it's a $5,000 course, or it's $3,000, or it's $8,000, or whatever the number. Some are shockingly high. I just sell classes on a one-on-one basis. So if you want to watch class number 6, you watch class number 6. You just buy that one and watch it. You can watch as many times as you want. You don't have to take any others if you don't want to. Doesn't matter. There's no reporting on it. You just watch it and enjoy. If you like to watch all the classes I've made, well, then have at it. So we're going to raise the prices on those classes in about 2 weeks. So if you haven't yet scooped up your classes to maximize out the first 13 I've done, you've got about a week and a half, 2 weeks left at the current pricing to score them. Pay for them. You've got your links to them. If you're having problems finding your links, you let me know. I'll make sure to get you an email with the links. Now you have them in your computer. You can watch those classes anytime you want, as many times as you want, and you're good to go. But after the publication of number 14 and going forward, we're going to be at the new pricing for classes. I'll announce that next week on the show. All right, there you have it. So there's that. Okay, so we got class number 14, lesson 14, next Saturday at noon Eastern time. Okay, and looking forward to having you come in. We've had a number of folks already send donations in this morning. We've had some last week already, people going, here's my money. Let me know when you're going to have your class. I'm in. And so thank you, all of you. Now it's official. We've got it declared. Okay, fantastic. All right. Larry Titus, good morning, everybody. I am thumbs up number 83. Thank you, sir. Appreciate this. John Bickman, Uncle, what are you doing to promote your website and classes outside of YouTube? Casting a wider net than your viewers would generate more sales. John, it's one of those catch-22s. It's a catch-22 that I find myself in. I look at this scenario and I look at your comment and I go, well, if more people knew there were classes, maybe I'd sell more classes. But the reason that people take the classes is because they find this channel. Amy, you're in. Gotcha, Amy. The reason people take the classes is because they see me on YouTube. Because once you've been here a while and you hang out for a couple of shows, or you become a member and you follow the gang over here, you begin to get comfortable and you go, oh, okay, these folks over here, many of them have already taken his classes. As a matter of fact, a lot of these people are actually live in the classes when he did them. I mean, these folks, there have been folks here since last June doing it. And so someone will break down and go, okay, I'm going to take a class. I'll watch class number whatever about his poor man cover call thing. I'll watch that. And they'll do that. And they'll watch a few more shows. And then they'll watch another class and watch some more shows and comment here, become a member perhaps. And then they'll start taking all the classes. One sort of feeds the other. And so I have a catch-22. That if I were to just promote these classes without you knowing about this environment that we work in here, it doesn't help the other. It's a tough sell. I think it's a really tough sell to sell classes on how to write stock options. If you don't know the fact that the guy who's doing it is a YouTuber that you can watch for nothing, 5 days a week, twice a day. You can watch this guy 10 times a week, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. And you don't have to be a member to listen in and watch what's going on. And so I ask myself, well, how do I promote my YouTube channel so I can promote my classes? And how do I promote my classes that'll promote my YouTube channel? It's one of those. And I recognize something very important. I got these, by the way, thank you all you putting these donations in. They're coming through here. I don't see all the names, but thank you. I'll get to you. I know I'm in a niche area. I have chosen to take this channel to an area that is a very small piece of the big stock market. And I have zeroed in with you folks to show you how to become option writers and show you the benefits of being an option writer, show you the risks, the rewards, the conservative nature of it, and yet the rewarding nature of it. And it's been over a year and a half I've been doing this now, or roughly a year and a half, that I've been doing this area. And I know that in all the markets, less than 10% of all the market participants would even think about writing an option. And I would bet you that less than 5% of investors have ever written an option. It might even only be 2%. It is a very small group of people. I know that. I absolutely know that. I know that going in because I am not here to promote option buying and selling. I'm not a Nigerian brother from CNBC. Those guys have that niche and they do a good job of it. You don't need me to talk to you about buying options in hot stocks because that's not my nature. I don't like to follow the hot stock of the week and then just tell you all about that stock until it dies out. I'm here to talk about bringing income in on a consistent basis to change your cash flow and change your revenues. Allow a lot of you the opportunity to consider the possibility that you might be able to quit your day job and do this as your living from wherever in the world you are because of how things have changed in the last 10, 15 years. 15 years ago, you could never have left the house or your office to trade contracts full time. Now, you don't even need to be in an office. You could just have one of these little devices in your hand, these little things right here, a smartphone, and you are able to write contracts anywhere you are in the world, in any time zone you are. I mean, wow. And you don't need to talk to an options broker to do it. And so knowing that, I can now talk to those of you who are interested in this life to say, all right, why don't I give you my 40 plus years experience as a market person, having been a stockbroker back in 1979 already, and a branch manager in the 80s, and being a president of a public traded company for a number of years. I can give you all this experience and go through the option thing with you. We'll see if this works for you. So here we are. This is the thing. So promoting this service, promoting this has been something I have been thinking about and been grappling with for a year, and I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer. And I got to tell you that the other thing about it is that there are no, let's put this way. My daughter is 34 and she's in the loop when it comes to marketing, copywriting, advertising, everything. I mean, she's right in the heart of that community, and her contacts, her fellow collaborators, all comfortable in the online marketing, you name it. I mean, it's just perfect, right? And I asked her, I said, how can your old man promote these classes? How can this guy get more viewers? What should he do? Now, keep in mind, he is an old man. He's 67 years of age. I don't have the energy of a 37-year-old guy, but then I wouldn't have 45 years experience, would I? It's one of those catch-22s. And she's going, yeah, that's the thing, Dad. You're out of the box, man. You're so out of the box that there is no one like you. There's very few people with your age group that are doing anything like you do. And in this area, there's nobody. There's nobody else. You're all alone. And how in the world does this get exposed? I do not know. And so there you are. Uncle Bruce, I get what you're saying. YouTube and members validate the classes. Such great value for the knowledge you provide. Just couldn't help but put my e-commerce marketing hat on for a second. Oh, hey, I appreciate it. I mean, if anyone out there has a suggestion on how I can promote and expose this channel and these classes to millions of potential buyers, well, that'd be great. But I just don't think so. I really believe that out of every 1,000 people that would find out about my channel, one or two might watch a class or two, or I mean, an episode or two, partially. They'll hang around for 10, 15 minutes and go, this guy's a fluff dog. I'm not going to bother with this guy. But over time, I keep attracting new viewers to this channel. I really do. I lose a lot of viewers from way back when who haven't seen this show, haven't watched me for like a year. They come back and, oh, he's still talking about options. I don't care about that. And then they walk away. But I still attract new people to this channel, and people who know people. This is the secret here. This channel actually is being promoted by viewers to potential viewers. That's really what's happening. The thumbs up doesn't hurt. These thumbs ups helps the generic overall exposure of the channel on YouTube. But a lot of you folks out there have either knowingly or unknowingly brought me viewers because someone overheard you say something about how you're doing or what you're up to, or one of your relatives asked you about, are you doing something with stock options with this guy on the internet? And then someone else is overhearing and they hear the name of the channel, they check it out, and without you knowing it, they watch me. There are people who hear about me through second and third hand exposure. And I get people who come in here, hang out with us for a while, are lurkers. They never comment. You never see their name over here. They observe, they absorb, and they take a class or two or three. They start writing options, and then they become members of the channel because they go, I wrote a contract for whatever stock, and I brought in $200. And 3 days later, I bought that thing back for $110. I made $90 listening to this guy. I've never made $90 in the market before. This was easy. This is not that complicated. And so they watch more, they try more, and then they take the classes one by one, and then they reach out. And next thing you know, I have a one-on-one with someone who says, I've been following you for 3 months. I've never commented on your channel, but I want to have a one-on-one with you and let you know what's happening. Am I doing this right? And we get into that, and it's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. But again, I'm one of these guys. I'm such a niche player on YouTube, and YouTube says to the world, we are the home of creators who do it all. Some creators, will make a video about anything. And then there are some creators who are specific to their thing. There are model train YouTubers. There are rowboat YouTubers, canoe YouTubers, fishermen, accountants, stock option writing channels, or channel. Maybe this is the only one. A lot of stock market channels, tons about the stock market, gazillions. A lot of them only do recorded shows. They do recorded videos only. And then there's guys like me that almost only does live shows. I mean, I'm a real, like I said, this is an absolute outlier of a station, of a channel for YouTube. There's 183 people here watching me right now. Not 1,800 and not 18,000. There's 183 here. And it's a real niche channel. But I'll bet you a high percentage of the viewers of this channel throughout the day and all throughout the week, a very high percentage would, if asked, do you make money watching this guy? They'd say, yeah, I do. I do make money watching this guy. I never thought I would. Never thought I could make money watching a YouTuber about stock options. That didn't exist 10 years ago. This channel didn't exist 10 years ago. This device to do the apps with the platform trading didn't exist 10 years ago like it does now. The world has completely been altered. And here we are at the cutting edge of whatever this world is, finding a way to make money. And am I thrilled that I have 187 or 350 people or 2,000 every day watching this show, this channel, learning how to write options and making money? I am really happy. I'm really excited about this because I see the growth coming on this. I see a year from now, if I can keep it up, if I can just keep on being on the air, I think a year from now, this channel is going to be quite a bit larger. It's going to grow again because this channel did hit 106,000 subscribers at the height of GameStop's craziness back in March of 2021. We were at 106,000 subscribers after being at 2,000 subscribers 3 months earlier. So we went from 2,000 to 106,000, and now we're at 85,000 subscribers. And we might get down to 81, 80,000 before we turn it around again, perhaps. It doesn't matter to me, because my guess is of the 85,000 subscribers, 60,000 don't watch this channel. They just forgot to delete their thing, because that's the truth about all YouTubers. You can look at a YouTube channel and go, oh, they've got 700,000 subscribers. They're a huge channel. And reality is that only about half of them watch the guy. The other half just haven't watched in over a year, and they just haven't deleted it yet. They eventually get there. That's the turnover rate, and that's typical, quite typical of this genre. Not uncommon, but we are growing the channel. The channel is actually growing, and memberships are growing. By the way, the membership numbers are growing. These folks who are making comments, more are joining the channel, and that's a sign right there that if you're prepared to pay the guy to be live so that you can comment on his show, he's got to be doing something right that appeals to you. I mean, you're not going to pay a guy to talk to you if you don't like what you're hearing. I mean, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And if I'm talking about writing call options where you can make money and you don't make money, then I won't have members. I mean, why would they be members if they don't make money? I mean, there are more members here because they are making money in writing options. And so we're in the middle of one of the worst bear markets in recent history, and my channel is growing. What does that tell you? See, that's what gets me all jazzed up. I look at CNBC and Fox Business and any other channels on YouTube. Not that I have time to really follow them, but everyone's in decline. I mean, the markets are going down, the profits are lower, inflation is higher, interest rates are higher, the housing market is getting crushed. I mean, there's nothing but bad news out there. And I'm getting more people here commenting that are members of the channel. And I have people asking me, when are you doing another class? I've watched all 13 of your classes. I need number 14. I need number 15. I need number 16. We are winning, and we want to keep winning, and we want to be more educated on how this works. This $2 trillion a week market that we're talking about here, this option market, you better know some stuff if you want to compete with the competitors you're up against. I keep saying to all of you, you're an option writer, you are a casino owner. You are. But you also have to understand that amongst the saps that are out there who are stupid enough to buy call options that shouldn't be bought at any price, then there are the sophisticates, and they're very wise, and they make their moves. They make their investments for their clientele. Well, you're up against everybody when it comes to making money in the options market. But being a writer, you have a secret weapon that a regular buyer doesn't have. Someone who just buys call options or put contracts, they do not have the weapon you have, and that is called the clock, the time factor. You've got the clock in your corner, and it is a destructor of wealth. It just destroys people's investments, which makes it perfect for you guys, because someone has to sell these contracts for someone else to buy one. And you are adding liquidity to a market when you offer contracts. You're one person out of millions of others that are writing. There are gazillions of institutions writing millions of contracts a day, and you're adding your 3, 4, 5, 10 contracts at a time to the pool. But that dough ends up in your account in relation to how many contracts you're writing. The dough ends up in your account, and you want to join Chase Manhattan and Bank of America and Merrill Lynch, and you want to join BlackRock, and you name any institutional outfit, including hedge funds, pension fund. You want to join these guys in making money in the market? You are an option writer. That's what you're going to have to become, and you are becoming option writers. And every week you're just getting better at it and better at it because you're becoming more experienced. at it. The only way you can get experienced at it is to do it. And we remember, a number of us do remember in our early years when we were in our 20s, we've graduated college or whatever, and we went to get a job, and the person interviewing you said, well, how much experience have you got? I mean, that's a trick question. You're asking a 24-year-old, a 28-year-old, how many decades of experience are you bringing to this job? I mean, what a stupid question is that? I mean, I've taken the gumption to come into this office to tell you, I think I've got what it takes to make it work in this business. I want to be in this business. Isn't that enough for you guys? Give me a shot for 3 weeks. You don't like me? Dump me out the door. I mean, come on. Well, as option writers, 1 week experience begats another, and it just adds up and it compounds. And there are people here today making comments here that are unrecognizable comments from 6 months ago. The kind of questions that I was getting from a lot of my viewers a year ago versus the kind of questions I'm getting today are black and white. They're totally different. And if you ever take the time to look at one of my old live shows from last summer or something like that, you'll see the kind of comments and questions I was getting then from my viewers versus what I'm getting now from my viewers. It's a whole different group of people. It's the same people, but they've gone down the line here with the experience. And I commend all of you for sticking it out and coming back for more and looking for the answer as to just how to make this market work for you. And writing options, it fits for some of you. It doesn't fit for everybody out there. That is true. And that's the reason why, because people ask me all the time, how is this legal? I don't understand it. Why is this allowed to be done? I've never heard of this before. And there you go right there. You're not going to hear about it from a lot of sources of information about the market, because 95% of the market out there, the folks who are in the market, in the game to try to make a dollar, they think the only way they can do it is to buy low and then sell high. But they never know what the low is and they never know what the high is. And so they always make mistakes. Most of the time they make mistakes, and they occasionally will get a winner, but they have no idea that this is the win and this is as good as the win is going to get. And they get greedy and they look for a bigger win, and it never comes, and then they give it all back. And it's like a gambler in a casino in Las Vegas that puts a $20 bill in a slot machine, turns it into $100, keeps gambling, and loses all of it. And now you've lost 20 bucks. But for a while there, you were up to 110, and you gave it all back. Every gambler is generally speaking, is guilty of that crime. It's just the way it is. Thank you all for being here this morning. We have 27 minutes to go before we start trading today. I am not fearing the upside. I'm looking at this market here out of the corner of my eye. I see the Dow is off 10 points, nothing serious. We're up 21 on the S&P, 109 lower on the NASDAQ market. Oil down 116 a barrel at the moment. Oh my gosh. Nancy Pelosi's office says Paul Pelosi violently assaulted after a break-in at home. He should fully recover. They say unbelievable. It is just beyond words. What's going on out there? Beyond words. Anyway, the Dow is off, S&P is off, NASDAQ is off, crude is down 113. And I think we have the possibility of a down market across the board. We had the S&P and the NASDAQ go down the last couple of days, but the Dow has been holding off, not wanting to join the party. But with the numbers that we've been getting out, these results, these corporate results that have been coming out lately, especially this week with a plethora of results, we are seeing company after company after company warning us about the fourth quarter. They're delivering so-so results for the third quarter, either expected results, but they were lower than last year, but no great surprises. We have not had shockingly great financial results coming from anybody so far for the third quarter. Not really. It has been a sea, a torrent of, yucky news, crappy news, not great news. The markets, the indexes yet have not really reflected this yet, but they're going to. I was mentioning this a little earlier. I'm not sure if I mentioned on this show. I may have mentioned on the first show, where Apple shares this morning are actually up on the morning. Apple shares were ahead this morning. Let me double check now. We're at 145.24, up 44 cents. And the Apple results came out last night, and the results were mixed. It was a little lower on the i14 numbers, but we were higher on the MacBook Pro numbers. And so Apple overall did their generation of revenue and earnings and so on. But they also admitted that, the iPhone 14s are not, they're not going to set any records here. They're not a disaster, but they're not like the home run ball that we're used to around here. So the fourth quarter, watch out. Well, I see the stock is up 45 cents today, and people are going, you see, Bruce, this is the turnaround that the market needs. You see, finally, we have Apple, holding a gain here, even though their numbers were okay. They weren't stellar, but see, the stock won't give up ground. Unfortunately, Apple will give up ground, but it's not the fault of Apple. What's going to happen here is, if you own stock in Intel, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and name off 25 other companies where the shares are lower, do not be surprised if we notice in the next 2 weeks margin selling pressure coming in. Also, tax loss selling pressure coming in. There are a lot of folks out there who are now sitting on capital losses on certain stocks, and they might take advantage of the capital loss to sell now, buy back 35 days later to avoid the wash trade rule. I have a suspicion that we're going to get forced selling from margin calls. It's not like a tsunami, but it's just going to be a steady drip of pain, a steady drip of brokerage firms telling certain clients, hey, look, you need to bring in 10,000 cash against your $100,000 account. You're too exposed on certain stocks. And what I think happens when at least I remember this from my brokerage days. I certainly remember this. What would happen is the client, we get a call into the client and say, look, you're over margined here. We got to lessen the stress. The customer would say, well, what I borrowed money on is a stock that I'm down on right now. I don't want to sell that stock. I don't want to have a loss. So why don't I sell a winner that I'm up on and just use that proceeds from some of those sales against the margin account? Well, Apple is going to be one of those winners that people are going to sell stock in. And this is where I think this relenting pressure will come from to add momentum to the downside of the market. So don't be surprised if Apple shares in the next few weeks slump a little bit, because margin calls have gone out on other stocks, and Apple will be used as the cash cow to bring money in. Now, if you own Apple shares, you're thinking, should I get out? What should I do, Bruce? I say no. You don't have to do that. You can write calls on Apple to be compensated for any losses. I'm not thinking Apple's going to $50 a share, by the way. We're 145. I wouldn't be surprised if it went to 130, 135, 125. I still wouldn't bother me. You can bring enough money in for the drop of the stock by writing options again and again and again. But another thing you can think about is, if you have a margin account yourself that needs to bring cash in, one way to bring cash in is to write an option on like an Apple or GameStop or other share, where you write 6-month out contracts, 6 months out, maybe around these prices, 145, 150 range, 155, and bring in 10, $15 a contract. You might be able to do that kind of number for like a 6-8 month contract. And if you're writing 3 or 4 of these, you're bringing in $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. That will bring a margin balance down rather quickly, and the broker will lay off and go, no need to raise any money. You've brought this cash in from the option market. You're writing calls on the stock at a higher price. It's not like you're offering your stock at a discount to the market. You're offering it at a higher price. we don't mind this margin account's position now. We're quite comfortable with it. So keep that in mind. That's always something to consider. The other thing too is if you're coming up with a tax bill or something, out of left field that you need to fund, you need $5,000 for the tax department or 10 grand for this or 15 grand for that. You can always write options on your stocks further out in time for higher premiums to bring in that $5,000 or $7,000 or $8,000 and use that money for the one-off you've got to deal with. And over the next 3, 4, 5 months, you're putting $1,000 from your savings, your paycheck back into the market again to replenish this. And of course, you're watching your contracts and your stock that you've written against. If they're underneath the strike price, the shrinkage is there, obviously. But with some extra cash coming in from the outside and option shrinkage happening in the meantime, you may find that you buy back your calls for half what you sold them for. And you've raised that much cash in the last 3 months. And there's that problem has been looked after and is funded at 50 cents on the dollar. Nice going. You can utilize options to raise cash for emergencies. This can be done. Anyway, there it is. Amy, AJ, back in the early 2000s, a company called Better Trades held seminars to learn options that cost thousands. Uncle Bruce condenses it all, and you don't even have to leave the house. They market it to older adults. Very interesting. And JR, it's a tough thing, Uncle Bruce. You'd likely get the same reaction we all get when we try to explain writing options. Yeah. And probably the only way to get through new viewers is through success, through our success. People see it and they want to join it. Yeah, that's it. Nazareth, Bruce, I am thumbs up 105. Thank you. Appreciate it. What else is going on here? Bobby Atkinson, I refound this channel in Clash of Clans video game. Clan was chatting about Uncle Bruce. That's great. I'm famous. Red Solo, hoping the premiums for SoFi and Matterport go up at some point. I got a $20+ cost basis to recover here. Right on. Dude, I recommend the channel to my friends. I think I've had 2 friends watch and or buy classes. They will become members at some point, I think, once they start buying stocks. There you go. Andrew, I saw someone recommending your YouTube channel on my trading platform. Even though this platform doesn't have options trading available, that's something. Eric says, I'm a lurker. Danielle Cooper, maybe you would get more viewers if you wouldn't silence everybody. Yes, there it is, silence. Silence. Shh. Yes, members only, coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. And good morning, Bagel Familia. And 183 people watching Uncle Bruce. Only 18 are awake. Welcome all. Did someone say something? DQ wants to know. We were talking loudly. I like Bruce, but I think he makes a lot of mistakes with his channel. But I like the guy, but he says he's a loser. Red, I was up early playing the new COD, so I'm 1/3 awake. Bobby, same as the old COD. JJ, Uncle Bruce, the short answer is social media is entirely a numbers game. Clickbait is just one way to gain viewers. I do my best thinking on the bus. That's how come I don't drive. You see, there you go. Right on. JR, silence. I kill you, Karen. 110 thumbs up. I told a friend about you, and now he watches as a lurker. He was always interested in stocks, but now he wants to learn about options. See, there you go. This is good stuff. Dude, just remember, we members were once non-members. Red. I don't know, Bobby. I have very low expectations for video games at this point. Bobby, agreed. I play single-player story game only. Again, and I worked on the new COD for a brief moment. Worst group of people I ever worked with. Scott, Amazon, buy this dip. What do you think? Maybe. But if you're buying this dip, you got to write contracts right away. Alex, number 117, thumbs ups. Kids off today, so won't be around much. Looking forward to lesson number 14 next weekend. W. Walters, I'm thumbs up 122. Red Solo, Bobby, multiplayer is an absolute toxic wasteland. I mute everyone but friends, so it's still enjoyable. FX, Bruce, I am number 200. Relax, I'm just being positive. I want to be number 200 for you. Duncan, long time, Red Solo, glad to see you today. DQ FX, that's the thumbs up using the Canadian exchange, right? That's the Canadian amount. Bobby, getting the feels that GameStop is getting spillover effect from sellers in FANG stocks. Well, we'll see how this plays out. GameStop right now is sitting at $26.75, up 82 cents this morning. I'll double check that on my big ass iPad. I'll get that to refresh. Yeah, $26.75. I tell my friends, and they think I'm a clown. Yeah, you're going to be one of the best dressed, best made up clowns, driving the best car, living in the nicest house in the neighborhood. And they're going to go, that guy's a freaking clown. But he's successful. There you go. David R., number 71. JR says to Daniel, if you don't like the way Uncle Bruce runs his channel, there are plenty of others out there. We're members because we're making money. That's why we're here. Bobby, I'm 25 and I have 26 years experience, but I don't have any references. There you go. John Malone, number 128. It's Friday, y'all. That's right, kids. Welcome to Friday. Coyote, you should see the tech field, Uncle Bruce. They ask for 5 years experience with newest software when the newest software is 1.5 years old. Same with profile programming languages, says Michael. Options nomads, we are 130. We're here, JR. I've got 35,000 references. There you go. Pulse guitar, gonna ride Uncle Bruce's teachings until Lambo. And then some more. Mr. 2 something. Hello. Bobby says hi. Coyote, degenerate gamblers. Bobby, what a great 5 minutes in front of that machine. Deep value. Yep, Bruce. Nazareth, core CPE data out today. 5% expected. 6 inflation is down a bit. Christina, I hit the like. What did I miss? LL, word of mouth is the best promotion we can give Uncle Bruce. Everyone who I talk to that show has some interest in trading, I send them to Uncle Bruce always. Life is easy. Who cares about Pelosi's? Christina, should we look at buying leaps on Amazon? And we got, I think we got a troll. I think we've got us a troll. Trying to figure this out. Gotta wonder what's going on. There we go. Out goes the troll. All right. Christina, or will it fall more? Stephen, he was probably drunk and fell. Michael, I thought you were going to say Pelosi's husband got another DUI. Mr. Premium of the option. Good morning, JR. Here comes the hot potato. Wee. Agent per Nancy probably kicked his arse for actually losing on a trade. Deep value. Keith Gill says GameStop has its best quarter on quarter 4. Boris, only oil and gas doubled their profits. Hi all from Boris. Steven Jackson, they don't lose. And let's see what else is going on. Let's see what's going on here. Brian, also good to see stock market from Bruce's side, and then a completely different view from Super Stonk provides us with enough knowledge to hopefully make good decisions. Hopefully. And let's see. I have watched a bunch. Bruce is my professor. Thank you all. Thank you all. What else is going on here? We've got 12 minutes to go till we open up, by the way. Matthew, number 132, thumbs up. Update on my options account. I applied for an upgrade. I thought I got it, but it turned out that I didn't. TD Ameritrade said that they are making it harder for people to get option upgrades. We're going to go somewhere else. Now, as with Brian, oh, you are right. It's early. Brian, Reddit is fun, though. I love the hype videos. Good morning, everybody, from Sell My House in Upper Marlboro, number 145. Thank you all. What else is going on? JD, so using Uncle Bruce's methods, you can earn good scratch with the options, regardless of overinflated cost bases of the individual stocks on which you're writing? Question mark. Is that? I'm not sure. What do you guys think of that comment? I don't mind. Cancel me. I will be back. And good morning, everybody, from John. Susan's Shops About, number 156, thumbs ups. Thanks, man. Just wondering when to take the plunge, says JD. The most expensive clown makeup too. Oh man. What else is going on here? Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Love you all, says Red Solo. And what else is happening here? Nice pre-market on GameStop, only 70,000 volume. We got 10 minutes to go. It's 26.75 on the stock. TC Lamar, number 37. Who cares? I'm number 163 today. Thank you all. Thank you all. Derek Brooks, number 166. And Cloud 7 Travel, I'm 157. Hi, everybody. Welcome all to the channel. Good to have you all here. Thank you all. We have got a class coming up next Saturday. For those of you just joining us the last little while, we have a class next week, Saturday at noon Eastern Time. Lesson number 14 will be presented by yours truly, how to maximize profits from writing stock options. We're going to get into advanced trading strategies and analytics and how to maximize your profits on your option campaigns, option writing campaigns. Thank you for all of you who've already registered for the class. If you'd like to be part of the live gang on that class, Auntie Jen will be the moderator. You need to make a donation to my PayPal account for 150 American bucks. And that will get you a spot in the class. We will contact all of the class members about 20 minutes before we go live, approximately 15, 20 minutes before we start the show. And then we'll have you all linked in on a private link. It'll look like this right here. There'll be the comments over here, like always. And I'll have the whiteboard behind me. And we will conduct class number 14 for you guys live. After the class is over, I'll have it sent out to my editor, and once the edited version is completed, I will then send each of you who are here live. You will now get a class, the edited class, for your permanent enjoyment and collection. So thank you all. For those of you who've been asking, when are you doing a class? It's official. Next Saturday, noon Eastern Time on November the 5th is when we're doing our next class. If you'd like to be part of it, fire off a donation through PayPal, and we'll get you registered in. Okay, that'll be fantastic. Let's go. Mirko, I'm number 170. Richard Carlin is saying to Matthew, hey, have you taken the option class at TD Ameritrade and received a certificate that may help your cause to get upgraded? DQ, I'm going to send you an email. PayPal converted US to Canadian on me. LMK, how we need to fix that. No worries. If it's been converted, it's all right. We'll be fine. Michael, tell your friends the angry bald guy knows what he's talking about, says Michael. Brian, I will buy a class or two next week. Just need to get my paycheck on the 31s, the trick or treat right now. We're going to increase the prices of the classes in the next couple of weeks. It'll be done after the live class, somewhere around the middle of the month. So somewhere around the middle of November, we will announce the new pricing of classes that have been out and going forward. They are going higher. For sure. I've been mentioning that lately, and I've been just saying to any of you out there, of the 13 classes we've done already, if you want to grab a few of those now at the current price, go ahead and do so when you can. But around the 15th of November, we're going to raise the price of all the classes. It'll be our first price increase since we started this whole thing. Thank you, everybody. Let's take a moment to remember our old friends, especially Auntie. Where is Auntie PC? I hope she's okay. JD, hip lady, says JD. I hope she's doing all right. I hope she's making a lot of money out there. Let's see what happens. Headline came out a little while ago. Paul Pelosi, husband of Speaker Nancy Pelosi, was violently assaulted in his house in a home break-in. That just came out this morning. That is disturbing. That is not good. What worries me is copycats going the other side, and it is an escalation we just don't need to know about. We just don't want to see and I worry about how far this goes. It's terrible. It's not a good thing. Anyway, there it is. Anti PC is okay. She was talking with us in Discord yesterday, says Goody. Right on, JD, right on. Well, I'm glad to hear that. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. We have 6 minutes left to go before we start trading today. And let's see what happens here. And then Michael said, that's why I believe in guns for home defense. Yeah, except when the guy breaking into your house steals your gun, you catch him, and then he uses your gun to shoot you. That's not a good thing. Anyway, what can I say? Pulse Guitar, any thoughts on selling covered calls on ROKU? Approximately 5,500 for 100 shares. 10, 315, 335 premiums for 40% delta on the weekly. Sounds decent. I have no idea what ROKU is. I don't know what they do. I don't know who they are. And I don't know what options I would recommend. And I just can't help you. I just can't. Nazareth, yep, I got 530 for my 25s on December 16th. That would be pretty crazy. $5 a share for 800 shares. Let's see. Good morning, Constantine. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Uncle Bruce. I hope Auntie Jen's tests went well. Let's have a green day, everybody. And thank you all for that. Matthew is saying to Richard, I sent them my certificates, but it could be a problem. I applied for the upgrade before they processed my certificate. A representative instructed me to do that. I sent them an email. There you go. And let's see. That's horrifying. I agree. It's not a good thing. Okay. We're getting ready to open up here in a few moments. Thank you all for joining us today. The Dow seems to be indicating a gain at the moment of about 100 points. Let's see what we have here. Let me try to get my refresh button to work. There we have it. The Dow at the moment is showing a I got nothing coming through here on my thing. Hang on. Here it is, a 100-point pre-market gain. S&P down 5, NASDAQ down 61, crude oil down 111. That's where we're at right now. And we'll see how the markets follow through on this and see what's going on. Anyway, have a great day taking profits, everyone, says Scott Brewer. All right, folks, we're going to go over to member-only commentary. Thank you, all of you today who've joined in to the chat. It's great to have you. Always great to have you all here. Thank you, those of you who have become subscribers of this channel. We do appreciate those. And those of you who have become members, we also thank you and welcome you to, I think, the finest YouTube community out there. This channel is only on the air because we happen to have members of this channel. That's the only reason. If we didn't have members, we wouldn't be here at all. The advertising revenue from YouTube is a couple $100 a month, and that doesn't pay anything. We would not be doing this without memberships. And again, those of you who are members, we thank you very, very much. You're absolutely making the difference. We have 182 thumbs ups already in here with 2 minutes to go before we open. Thank you guys. 18 away from the magical 200 level that we always shoot for. If you're able to throw a thumbs up our direction just as we're opening up for trading, I would love that. Thank you all so much for stepping in for us with these thumbs ups, giving us a little bit of upward momentum here. 185 are in now, 15 to go, and we've got it. 14 to go now, 186. We're getting closer and closer to the 200 mark as these thumbs ups are clicking through. Thank you all for your support of this channel in any way you can support us. We love you for it. 187, 13 to go. Fantastic. All righty. We're a minute away from starting the ball rolling here, and we'll see how this market wants to react, see where these indexes want to go, and just see what kind of a day we're going to get out of all of this. This should be entertaining, to say the least. Thank you, one and all, for joining us today. All righty. Brian saying, soon enough, you're going to have 300 thumbs ups in the morning and 150 in the afternoon. Well, I sure hope so. Would sure like to see that. Okay. Flint Creek. I think I should put together a Bagel Gang special section. Maybe I can pay for a class or two off the sales. Bruce, is this okay with you? Something unique and an ode to your beautiful support. Interesting. I'd buy that, says Michael. A Flint Creek, the Bruce box. Bruce's box. Larry has rung the bells. Thank you, buddy. Dude, almost there, Uncle Bruce. 5 away. You're going to have 200 here. DQ, thank you, Larry. JR, Susan Shops. I closed out on a dip and have stinkers in right now that cover the loss. I'll have to watch them today. Bobby, smell good while stink bidding. There's always that too. That's true. Smelling good while doing stink bids. Stock markets with Bruce soap collection. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what you'd call it. I really don't know. That's interesting. No, do appreciate that, folks. We love the support. We're on GameStop 26.86, up 90 odd cents here on the last trade in the pre-market. Pardon me. Let's see what we're opening at now. 26.78 trading now on the market itself. We're up 135 on the Dow. We're up 4.6 on S&P, and we're down 4 points on NASDAQ after being down all pre-market, all last night. It was negative. It's up right now. I don't know why. We're up 175 on the Dow. I really don't know why. I can't give you a specific reason. We're up 198 on the Dow right now. That's what we have. Okay. What else is going on here? Stink bid special. Flint Creek, maybe a soap specific to the group. I mean, cashmere contains the word cash, so there's always that. HPQ just filled at 263, and I bought it back for 234 yesterday. Yes, some 25 strike further out in time. Right on. Alberto Flint today in a vanilla smelling Latino. Mirko, Uncle Bruce, from experience, how long can a market deny the reality? Well, I don't know I can't say for sure. I mean, there's no formula for this. But at the moment, we're up 240 on the Dow. I am constantly shocked at how Wall Street wants to ignore the big picture. They want to zero in on one thing, that the Fed could sort of ease up on interest rates. That's supposed to solve everything. It's going to solve nothing. We're going to have a 10% interest rate for mortgages in February, March. We're going to see a further collapse in the housing market. We're going to see forced selling in housing coming, forced liquidations, people who cannot qualify or handle the new mortgage payment. There are going to be casualties, foreclosures in the housing market. You can count on it. It's coming. There are houses overpriced out there right now relative to the market, and it's going to be an ugly picture. Not national, every community in the country, but there's going to be evidence of it. And there are going to be certain financial institutions that are going to take a hit. They're going to take a financial hit. And so they are, on the one hand, doing better because of higher interest rates. Oh, it's great. They're making more money, but now they've got more defaults. That's where they're losing money. We'll see what's going on here. Anyway, let's see. Excuse me, everybody. Flint Creek. I'm the official soap company of Stock Markets with Bruce. Self-appointed, laugh out loud. Nick, does anyone want to really hold stock through this weekend? Anybody want to hold stock through this weekend? Amazon under 100. Lame duck, I'm 199. GameStop 8% higher. Let's see. GameStop cash secured puts are printing. There you go. And GameStop right now, 27.73, up $1.80. I don't know why. It just is higher. And that's okay. If these stocks want to go up and make you richer, then we let them do that. You'll do rollovers and you'll be just fine. Not a worry. Sell my house fast. I can't remember where I heard it, but I heard that there are big businesses lobbying the Fed like they lobby politicians. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I find it. It's amazing to me that it is not illegal to contact the Fed. That it's not illegal. That it is legal that you can contact them. I find I just I understand that the chairman of General Electric or the CEO of Apple, they talk to the Federal Reserve. Sure, yeah, they'd have a chat with those folks, or vice versa. The Federal Reserve will call them up just to kind of confirm where things are at, because these are big employers, big companies. But the promotion side of it, yeah, I find that a bit disturbing. But anyway, I don't know. Good morning from Olivia. Good morning, Michael Downs, AMC at 666. Oh. There you go. GameStop 27.49 now. And we're jumping about a little bit here. Let me just double check here. 27.12. The high of 28.13. Is that true? I don't know if we hit that high today. Money Talk, says Coyote. Michael Downs, spooky is what it is. Brian, YOLO on this massive short interest from last night. And also people are pissed at Fidelity for mocking retail investors with their costume. Don't ever piss off Reddit, laughing out loud. Don't do that. We're up 300 on the Dow Jones today. That is the early morning count right now. We're up 20 on S&P, up 51 on NASDAQ. The Dow's up 0.97 of a point, about 1%. NASDAQ is up 0.48, S&P up 0.52. That's what's going on. Investors seem to think that inflation is easing off. Think all you want, but in France, it's over 10%. In Italy, it's over 11, 12%. The UK is over 10%. We're going higher on inflation. There might be little glitches, but the track is higher, unfortunately, for inflation. I don't like the outlook, but hey, what the market is this second is what it is, and that's all there is to it. Nick, Bruce, you got 200 thumbs ups now. 201, thank you everybody for that. We have hit 201 thumbs ups. I love it. Alrighty. Fear of missing out is what people are talking about. There you go. Mr. Premium, ditto. Right on. All right. 326 gain, 341 gain on the Dow, 21-point gain on S&P, 56 on NASDAQ. And wherever the market wants to go, the market wants to go. Bruce, husband and I follow foreclosure stats. 12% mortgages in the U.S. are adjustable rate, where those folks can't pay on higher resets. Folks with fixed 2/3 are okay. Foreclosures may not be too high. Watch for that. Vilbus, I wrote a 12.16 GameStop 27.5 a little over a week ago for 460. Looks like a little dip sometime next week will give me a good opportunity to buy it back under 50% what I sold it for. Rinse and repeat. Sell my house, seal numbers. I knew if we dug deep enough, we would find something we agree on besides making money selling options. Laughing out loud. Giddy up. Giddy up. All right. Yeah, big businesses lobbying the Fed. What can you do? JR, futures and indexes are spiking. The VIX is lower at the moment. That's what's going on out there. We're up 320 on the Dow, 19 on S&P. We're up 42 on NASDAQ at the moment for this moment in time. Apple's up $6. Tesla is unchanged. Netflix is up 98 cents. Amazon down 12.75 to 98.21. We got GameStop at 26.84. It's up 90 cents. The high on GameStop was 28.13. We're now at 26.90. That's where we are right now. And for whatever reason, my lamp just turned off. I don't know what I did, but I must have done something. I said something to somebody because my lamp is just shut down on me. I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to give my little lamp thingy here a rest if I get it to come out. Oh my gosh. Hang on, folks. There we go. See, my lamp is plugged into one of these things here, and this thing is hot. So it's possible that we're overheating right now. So I'm going to let this cool down a bit, and then we'll plug it in again, see what's happening. What lamp? There's no lamp. You angered what lamp? There's no lamp. There's no lamp. There you go. Inflation in Germany higher than expected, 11.9%. There you go. Michael Downs, update on my Smart Rent guy, SMRT. He's still behind in installs. I'm helping out on Saturdays. So much business on Smart Rent. We can't keep up on the installs. This to me just reaffirms how Smart Rent at $272 is a bargain. But what the world doesn't care. The New York Stock Exchange does not listen to this kind of word, this kind of commentary. What can I say? It is what it is. Use the binocular, says JR. Lame duck. What lamp? What lamp? Says Miraculous. The lamp decided there was no lamp. There is no lamp. Uncle Bruce, could it be the Wall Street is counting on millions influx immigration to stabilize supply and demand? I doubt it. Gowdy, you denied the existence of lamp for 2 years and have the nerve to be mad at lamp the day it stands up for itself. Ha! Michael, it's the AMC curse. Credit Savage, good morning, fellow simpletons and degenerates. Spicy, I'm number 204 on the thumbs up meter. Credit Savage, looks like Amazon will become the next Enron at some point. Stuff is getting wild out there. LL, no lamp anywhere near Uncle Bruce. Lame duck. You don't need a stinking lamp. DQ, I think Bruce is insulting his ring light by calling it a lamp. That's maybe what the problem is. That must be what it is. We're almost in the dock here. What can I say? We're up 360, 370 on the Dow Jones now, 386. Amazon down 1046. Netflix up 250. Tesla up 45 cents. Apple up $6.65. GameStop up 162 to 27.55. SoFi 544 up a dime. We've got HBQ up 48 cents to 27.70. Rocket Lab up 9 to 488. Moderna is up 26 cents to 144.36. ME is up 6. Matterport is up 9.5. ATIP unchanged. Smart Rent up a nickel. Spire up 1 penny. Sextera down 2 cents. The AMC Ape combination up 1 nickel, 5 cents. They're up 5 cents combined. Bed Bath Beyond down 13.5 to 484. They want to issue new stock to cover debts to raise more cash. You can't sell a bond. Pfizer up 47 cents to 46.22. Boeing up 406 to 143.82. Cisco up 50 cents, 44.92. Home Depot up 279. Carvana up 6 cents. Robinhood up 31. Vanik up 372. IBM up 249 to 137.26. Microsoft up 340 to 230. Goldman up 169. Google up 59 cents. Meta up 266. Twitter unchanged, of course. BlackBerry is up 3 cents. Royal Caribbean up 49. There you go, folks. That's kind of what we see right now with a 385 gain on the Dow Jones. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All right. All righty. What else is going on? Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. SMH is running. My Rocket Lab shares are up by $740. Very nice. Oscar, people from South America are being detained at the border and getting work permits to work now while they go to court and they end up getting their green card. I'm not quite sure about that. JR, come on, SoFi. Come on, SoFi. SoFi 544 up 9. GameStop 27.43 up $1.50. Apple up 6.69. Tesla up 23 cents. Netflix up 2.89. Amazon down $10. The Dow up 400 points. The Dow is up a healthy 400 at the moment. This thing is still hot. Really, really hot right now. Let it cool down. See what's going on. Thank you all. Nice to have you joining me today. Good to have you around. Friday, option expiry day. It's here. We're up 402 on the Dow Jones. 31-point gain on S&P and a 98-point gain on the NASDAQ. Oil down 87 cents at the moment. Okay. Okay, there it is. We'll see how this market goes. Giddy up. Those of you who are signing up for the class. Thank you. Send a donation of $150 US to our PayPal account, and you can join our class live next week, Saturday, November the 5th at noon Eastern time. So that's 10 o'clock in LA or 9 o'clock in LA, 10 o'clock in Phoenix, 11 o'clock, I guess, in Chicago, noon in New York, 5 in the afternoon in the UK, 6 in the evening in Europe. Thank you for joining us for the live class next Saturday. Lesson number 14, entitled how to maximize profits from your stock writing contracts, writing stock options. Way to go, you guys. I'm looking forward to that. The yoink is coming, says Michael. It's just coming. Fintech half and half. It's coming. We're up 375, 385 on the Dow. We're down $10 on Amazon. Netflix $2.99, up $2.40. Tesla up 22 cents. Not much going on Tesla. Apple up $6.61. GameStop up $1.48 to $27.41, and SoFi $5.44, up 9 cents at the moment. This is what I see here happening. We're up 28 on S&P, 94 on NASDAQ, and oil down $1.07. The yoink is coming, they say. Alrighty, let's take a look at a few other things here. Pop this up here. And interest rates. The U.S. rate 3.99%. The U.K. 3.45%. I'm amazed that the U.K. 10-year is lower than the U.S. 10-year when I think the downside for the pound is much more of a problem than anything else. And I don't know why the British 10-year should be so much less than the U.S. 10-year. That's kind of goofy to me. That's about to change, though, because the Americans are going to bump up their interest rates next week, Tuesday. So we'll keep an eye on all of that. 388 gain on the Dow today. That's what we've got. All righty. Let's see what happens. What's going on? The Republicans have over a 70% chance of regaining the Senate in midterm elections. Betting markets are saying, and so this is the latest polls that are coming out. It'll be interesting to see if the female vote comes out en masse for the Democrats to throw abortion back in their face. But so far, the abortion thing is not making it happen for the Democrats, from what I can tell, what I see here. Of course, that means Mitch McConnell would be the leader of the Senate, and oh, it's so much fun when he does it, when he becomes the leader of the Senate, because, of course, you know what's going to happen if a Supreme Court justice retires or passes away unexpectedly in the next 2 years. There will not be a new Supreme Court justice nominated to the court until the next presidential election, because when Democrats hold the White House, you don't nominate Supreme Court justices if you're the Mitch McConnell. If a Republican is in the White House, you will nominate and approve a Supreme Court justice with 30 days left to go before an election, because that's what the people really want. Gotta love this guy. What can I say? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. In any event, those are some of the words coming out of the headlines right now. All kinds of headlines coming out about the election. If the Republicans get in, the markets will go down. There's no doubt in my mind they will take a tanking because the business of Washington will stop dead in its tracks for the next 2 years. We are in a dead zone for 2 years, unfortunately. Anyway, what are you going to do? It is what it is. We're up 420 on the Dow right now. Maybe the Dow's reacting to the Republican news. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. We're down 11 on Amazon. Netflix up 180. Tesla down 228. Apple at 150.90. Is that right? No, that's incorrect. Sorry, no. Apple is 150.90. That is correct. GameStop 27.23 up 130. My phone went glitchy. Got to watch my phone. It's going glitchy these days. I don't know why, but it's going glitchy. Let's take a look at this unit. This unit now is room temperature again from being super hot. And now let's plug in the lamp or the non-lamp that we have here. And let's see if anything happens if we do that. And with that, there we have a ring lamp coming back on. Okay. Anyway, what else? Hey, we aren't red. Number 209. There you go. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. 210 of them have come in. Appreciate this. Always good. 415-point gain on the Dow. We've got the S&P up 29, and we've got NASDAQ up 64. They're not as high as the Dow is up. The Dow's up 1.25%. NASDAQ 0.6, just half. Uncle Bruce admitted there's a lamp. No, there's a ring lamp. There's not a lamp. A lame duck. So we can now buy lesson number 14 for $100 after the class comes out. No. Number 14 won't be $100, unfortunately. There will be a price increase before number 14 is available, unfortunately. Yeah, prices are going up for the classes, so we'll let you know on that next week. Uncle Bruce, if you need to use an iPad brick, not an iPhone brick, the iPhone can't handle the amperage. Oh, I see what you mean. One of these. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, we've had glitches on a couple of things around here, and it usually works very well, but at today it decided to, crap out. I swear Uncle Bruce just said lamp. He said it. Bobby, one ring lamp to rule them all. There you go. There shall only be one. There shall but one only but one. 412-point gain on the Dow Jones. Can't account for taste. I'm sorry. This market is at 32,400, and I think it's a little overvalued, like a lot. But what can I say? We have more earnings coming out next week, and for whatever reason, the market wants to go long right now. I don't know why. I have no idea why anyone would want to hold stock through the weekend. No idea why. I don't get it. But, it's the adverse. That's what's going on right now. I don't know. 27.49 on GameStop, up 156. Now I see 27.36. SoFi 5.42, up 8 cents. So we got a gain going, but it's not like a big time gain on SoFi. It's 8 cents. Oh, okay. Got to grab a Tums here. It is what it is. Netflix up 99 cents. It looks like Netflix is topped out, wants to back off. Fidelity has been giving me major issues today, says Coyote. There's a reflection in his glasses, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Thank you all for hanging out. 425 gain on the Dow. That's what it's doing. HBQ up 50. Rocket Lab almost up a dime. 488 now, 489. Moderna up 227. ME up 4 cents. Matterport up 4. ATIP half a penny better. Smart Rent up 2 cents. Spire up a penny. Sextera down 2 cents. Pfizer is up 51. Bed Bath Beyond down 33 now, 34. Boeing up $1.89. Cisco is up by 58 cents. Home Depot up 106. Carvana up 32 cents. Robinhood up 17. Bannock Vectors up 286. IBM up 384. Microsoft up 350. Goldman up 241. Google up 14. Meta up 216. Twitter, nothing there anymore. Royal Caribbean up 53. Target down 180. JP Morgan up 31. Costco up 540. Walmart up 52. Nvidia up 280. Disney up 33 cents. American Airlines down 3 to $13.94. That's what's coming across the tape right now. That's what I got. More buyers and sellers today. Can't explain why. Just is. 423 gain on the Dow. And Amazon is down 11.30. Tesla now down 2.93. Tesla just went negative. GameStop 141 higher at 27.34. Volume on GameStop today 1,385,000 shares. 300,000 plus volume. That's it. Pre-split. Dead quiet. SoFi 542 up 7 cents. Okay, there it is. That's what the market's doing. Option expiry date today. Alrighty. Those of you who can do rollovers, you want to look at rollovers. Can you do GameStop rollovers? Can any of you do any GameStop rollovers where you can move further out in time or higher in strike price for the same money it'll cost you to buy one back, or even bring more cash in? JR, can we prepay at 100? No. Let's see. Did Yoko turn into a lamp? It's incredible. We've had fun today. How you doing, Jen?
I'm good. How are you?
So I'm good. About half an hour ago, it got dark in here, and it got dark in here. The ring lamp cut out.
Oh,
it's not happened since we've been here that it did that. So I unplugged the little plug-in that I have.
Yeah.
Because it's overheated. That's why.
Oh,
it's super hot.
Yeah.
So I just took it out and let it cool off. I put it back in. Here we go. We're back. People are thinking something to do with Yoko Ono. There's the ghost of Yoko Ono. She's infecting us.
Because it's Halloween.
Halloween.
The ghosts are coming.
There it is.
You know she's not dead, though. Just that one little thing. I'm just throwing that in.
She's not dead yet.
That one little thing.
So this morning I announced the class.
Oh.
Next Saturday, the 5th of October, noon Eastern, we're going live for.
Or the 5th of November.
Did I say something wrong?
October.
Let's make it November 5th. Saturday, the 5th of November, noon Eastern time. We're going live.
Done.
It's unbelievable. People are sending us $150 each US to get into the class. I think we've added 4 or 5 more this morning.
Nice.
It's now official. We've had people sending us $150 just to say, whenever you're doing it, I'm in.
There. Yeah.
Well, now it's official. It is next Saturday at noon, and folks are saying, okay, you're announcing it, I'm sending you money. So thank you, all of you who are registering in for the class. We do appreciate you.
I have to get you a cushion. You need to sit up straighter.
Oh gosh, I'm just dying here.
I know it's because you're sitting back a bit. If you sit up straight, look up.
Well, I'm so tired.
Let your body know it's active.
I can't hold it. I can't do it. I'm there for a while and then I lose it. This chair doesn't have that.
The cushion behind you. Push out.
I need a much higher end office chair, but since we're only here for another 4 weeks, that's not going to happen. We're going to the States, and I'm not taking a chair with me. So
no.
No.
You don't want to roll that through the airport?
You know, I could roll you through the airport with it.
Yeah,
but then I can't bring it on the plane.
Yeah,
they won't let us do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you have it. Okay.
So how is the world reacting to the Twitter news? Does anybody care?
No. No one gives a crap. The deal is a done deal. He bought it. He finished it. He's fired top 2 guys. You don't
care if he's going to let Ye come back to Twitter?
No, we don't.
They're pals, you know.
I couldn't care less. But then maybe I would. I don't know. I don't want to go there. I still want to go there with them. I don't want to talk Agent Orange. You know, I still want to talk about it. I don't think anybody outside of America wants to talk about Agent Orange at all.
Do you want to talk about bagels?
Talk about bagels?
There you go. That's a good topic. Get on board the bagel train.
Good topic. Okay, today.
It's Friday.
Is it possible to have a toasted bagel with melted cheddar cheese on it?
Oh.
Melted marble cheddar cheese.
You keep me guessing after all this time. Because you used to always start and end the week with grape jelly.
See.
But this isn't Welch's.
It's not Welch's.
So maybe
you can't get Welch's in Canada.
There's a variable that's tossed in.
Don't anybody send me any Welch's. It's okay. We're headed to the States
the end
of November, December. We'll get our Welch's down there.
Yes.
But yeah, no Welch's up here. Just Schmuckers. Smuckers, yeah.
Smuckers.
There's some house brands.
Smuckers,
yeah. Yeah, and we can't get caffeine-free Diet Coke.
No.
Can only get Diet Coke or regular Coke.
Yeah.
Can't get caffeine-free in any container. Can't get it. Yeah, amazing. Been 2 weeks now. Can't
We
find
might
it.
have to go to one of those, make your own.
Oh, no.
I don't know if they do it caffeine free.
Yeah, I don't know if that's SodaStream.
SodaStream. There you go.
I don't know if SodaStream does caffeine, but I don't want a SodaStream because now you got to buy the cartridges, you've got to buy the stuff.
But it's better for the environment, and it costs less than buying all of these bottles and cans of cola.
Apparently not by much. I kind of like it the way it is. But hey, and since we're on the road, not happening.
You don't want to carry that under your arm either? It could be your emotional support machine.
Yeah, come to the TSA agent and what's that on your arm? Oh, it's a canister of pressurized carbon dioxide canister.
I would just like to take it in the plane with me.
Where are you flying to today? Nowhere.
You tell them it's
That's right. You're not going anywhere, buddy. You're going into that cage over there.
You tell them it's either that or a squirrel, and that SodaStream is in that plane so fast you won't believe it.
Oh gosh, yeah, game over. Yes, enjoy your stay overnight in our little cage here, Bruce. You're gonna love it. We don't shut the lights off. No, we don't. Oh my gosh, and maybe you can get a deal to leave a chair at every airport you visit. Good morning, Jen from Splair. Let's rock the bagel. DQ Nazareth. Maybe the shares disappeared this morning when they delisted. There's no indication of the buyout or trade in my account on that. Yeah, next few days your accounts will reflect. If any of you had any Twitter left, it'll reflect your buyout and all that. From what I guess will happen. Consumer sentiment rises to 59.9 in October from previous month. The University of Michigan says that might be a reason why the Dow is up. Consumer sentiment rising. 5-year inflation expectations rises to 5% from 4.7% in October. University of Michigan says U.S. pending home sales fall 10.2%. Oops. Is that what we say to that? Whoops. Yeah. Not good. Again, not good. Yeah, let's see what this, if there's an article here. No, there's no article. We're just seeing these headlines coming through right now about the economy, and it's not all that happy, not all that great. Higher inflation expectations, housing sales are down. Not necessarily all happy times right now. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I don't see anything else there. I'm just looking at headlines coming across, folks, just seeing what's going on. The decline in U.S. pending home sales gathers steam in September. That is the latest headline that just came across. Article here in the for Market Watch. Pending home sales have plunged 31% from last year, realtors say. The numbers, U.S. pending home sales fell 10% in September, 10.2%, which is the fourth straight monthly drop according to the monthly index released Friday by the National Association of Realtors. The decline was much larger than forecast. Analysts polled by the Wall Street Journal had forecast the pending home sales index to drop by 4%. It went down by 10. Contract signings fell by double digits in all regions of the country. Pending home sales reflect transactions where the contract has been signed for an existing home sale, but the sale has not yet closed. Economists view it as an indicator for the direction of existing home sales in subsequent months. The fall in pending sales is preceded by a drop in mortgage application activity, which fell in the latest week. Compared to the year earlier, transactions were down 31%. Pending sales fell in all 4 major U.S. regions, led by the Northeast, which saw a 16.2% drop. followed by the West, 11.7, Midwest, 8.8, and South, where they dropped by 8.1%. This is the 10th time pending home sales have fallen in the last 11 months. The big picture, the housing market is stalled. With rates above 7%, buyers aren't biting and sellers are having a hard time attracting bids. Sales have dropped so much that it's dragged down economic activity in the second quarter. Sellers also not keen to give up their rock bottom interest rates, the NAR noted, which means new supply isn't hitting the market, which then keeps prices up. According to the June data from the Federal Housing Finance Agency, nearly a quarter of homeowners have mortgage rates of less than or equal to 3%, nearly a quarter. And the vast majority of owners, 93%, have rates of less than 6%. Persistent inflation has proven quite harmful to the housing market, says Lawrence Young, chief economist at the National the NAR. With Federal Reserve hiking interest rates to address inflation, the housing market finds itself with far few buyers and even fewer sellers. He added, though mortgage rates are high, the new normal for mortgage rates could be around 7% for a while, he said. With rates doubling from a year ago on a $300,000 mortgage, borrowers are paying an additional $700 a month than a year ago today. That is what's going on here with this market, folks. The housing market is not good. It is not good at all. Okay. The Dow is still, however, higher by 400 points. It is ignoring this news, or it's just not taking it into account. I don't know how to tell you that. I just don't know what to say. We're up 129 on GameStop, 27.15, up 122 on GameStop. The high was 28.15, $1 higher. The low 26.40, and we're moving towards the lower end of the range as the morning seems to be grinding on right now. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Okay. Not much else going on in commentary. A lot of folks talk to each other, asking questions of each other. We're up 333 on the Dow, 24-point gain on S&P, 64-point gain on NASDAQ. Oil down 65 cents. And Nancy Pelosi's husband is hospitalized after violent assault in their San Francisco home. Again, that broke this morning. Not good news there. That is not good news. In any event, it is what we've got. That's the market right now. What can I say? 27.11 up 118 on the GameStop. 27.11 now. Okay. What were you doing?
Making a crazy entrance.
I don't need any of these. Actually,
these are warm.
So many of these.
This is warm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, wow.
So do something.
I need that.
There you go.
The plate is hot.
It was under the broiler.
If this plate was plugged into a light lamp, a ring lamp, it would go off.
That's not good that it's that white transformer box. Is that what gets?
Yeah, that little thing just went super hot. The little thing, yeah. It's the wrong one. Eh? This is one for the phone, not for, well, then again, it was never designed to do the ring lamp anyway.
Well, where's the one that goes with that?
The ring lamp never came with one. The ring lamp only plugs into a computer.
Then plug it into the computer.
Doesn't work. I have to do it this way. But it's been trouble-free. Absolutely trouble-free. I've not had any issues. Okay. So it's a weird one today.
Good until the house burns down.
Good.
Okay. Might be warm.
Might be warm.
That cheese will stick to your palate.
She's setting up for a fun show, isn't she?
They'll get to see you dance around and go, ah!
That's your moderator right there.
There's your Yoko Ono.
There we go. Wait for the class. Do you want to have fun? There's your moderator right there. Now you know why so many people want to be here for my classes. Jen's the moderator. Oh my God. 26.97 on GameStop. Still up $1.04, but it's backed off quite a bit. That's quite a comeback. The Dow was up 347, but it's losing ground. $26.92 on GameStop. About $1.20 lower than the high. 26.87 coming down again. Headline: Consumer mood indicates a recession ahead amid stock and housing market tumult. There you go. 26.74 on GameStop. Someone's selling. Quick. Just saying. Oh boy. Apple's up 775 today. Tesla's down 730 today. Netflix down 250. Amazon down 1186. Dow up 322, but coming back. 26.75 on GameStop. $1.40 off the high of the day. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. Okay. Nick, 214 on the thumbs up. Credit Savage, I love covered calls. I hope you guys took advantage of that pop today and sold or rolled over. The Rugman cometh on Fridays. Deuce Caboose, Michael. Yeah, they had an announcement yesterday. We're talking about something else here. What else is going on here? Excuse me. Deuce Caboose, Brucey, will you check your email real quick? Putting an order in today. Putting an order in today for what? I've got to wait for it to update. I'll keep an eye on that. Nick, Uncle Bruce, what is the consensus for Netflix today? Will it give it up today? Will it give up some ground? Well, I don't know, but it's off $4 now, $2.92. I think it started a little slide here. Same with Tesla. We're down $8 on Tesla. We're down 12 again on Amazon. We're backing off here on some stocks. The Credit Savage. Well, someone went into their Thoris and looked up other words for collapse, laughing out loud. Constantine, 215 thumbs up, buddy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right, let's continue on with our bagel. Yeah, Netflix down 424. Tesla off 850. Apple's backing up. It's up $7, but it just lost 50, 60 cents here in a few minutes. Okay. HPQ on its way under 27. Let me take a peek at the market here. I'll pop this over here. 27.44 though, still holding. Alberto, love these messages. So I reported yesterday that my Tesla covered calls that I sold at $10, buyback yesterday $25. Uncle's teachings to cross arms today, but back at 14 and dropping. Time is on our side. Yes, it is. There you have it. And right now, the drop continues on Tesla. It's a 715 drop here, 217.94. Nick, yeah, coming to a theater near you. Splair, I think I was too slow and greedy today. Was trying to get a 2750 GameStop call for the 20th of January at 5:05. Order still not filled. I was trying to sell it. I think, yeah, now instead of that, I have filled at 26.25 at 4.95. Nick, good. What's that? Good earning or great earning? The stock has gone up from 212 through 5 in 10 days. Traders should be taking profit. Yeah, Netflix is overpriced big time. 294 right now. Still only down 292. Boy, oh boy. SoFi down a penny, 534. GameStop, 26.98, up $1.05. When the turnaround happens, when we go negative, we'll go negative quickly and violently, and there will be no mercy. It'll be everywhere. So just bide your time. Bide your time, kids. Mm. 26.93 on GameStop. Dow's up 413 again. Apple up $8. Computer buy waves are coming in. I have no idea why. Yeah. Volatility is all over the place here. Yeah, and that's a big buy program came in. Mm. Oh my. Oil still down 77 cents. No recovery expected here. GameStop, 26.95, 53 cents away from the low of the day. $1.20 from the high of the day. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. We're down 12 on Amazon, 269 lower on Netflix, 629 lower on Tesla. Apple up 860. GameStop up 109. SoFi down a penny. Nick, Uncle Bruce, the calls I wrote last week on SoFi, those 1150 for 64, are trading for 51. Should I stink bid these for 46? Stay out until the earnings, or should I do nothing? What do you think about this? Well, I know you wrote 7.5s. I think you said something like that. They're trading around 51. You might try like 42 cents. See if you can get them at 42. If the SoFi gives up a dime today, I mean, I don't know. Just a fluctuation. Michael, down 102% on my Apple December 16 calls, laughing out loud. Gayotti, Nick, that would be my play. Nick, yes, 7.5. I wrote 7.5. Yeah, I mean, I maybe you can try, say, 42, 43 cents, see if they come your way. Score a little profit there. Nothing wrong with that. Worthy of a peak. 64. If you could get them at 44 or 42, you'd make 22 cents. And times 1,150 contracts at $22 a pop, that's a little bit of money. Right. Set of Sate says, I'm thumbs up 220. Did you notice there's no sun? Are you in Vancouver? Is that where you are? You in Vancouver? We don't have sun here either yet. A little early. The Dow holding a 411 gain. A mind blower to me. GameStop just backed off. 26.75. We just came back down here. We're only up 82 cents on GameStop now. SoFi just dropped 2 more cents, Nick. So it's definitely coming down a little bit. You might scoop them in the 40s. I don't know. Worthy of a try, my friend. Worthy of a try. Apple's up $9. Tesla down 660. Netflix down 240. Amazon down 1198. The Dow is up 414. GameStop 2672, up 79 cents. GameStop is backing off bit by bit here. The high 28.15, the low 26.42, and we're 26.77, 26.71, 30 cents, 29 cents away from the low. We're heading that direction, I think. Thank you, everyone. Lots of folks comparing notes. 26.68 now on GameStop. Another bunch of stock coming in. I think let's see what the volume is. We've got 1.9 million traded. So that's 400 and whatever thousand. There we go. Another donation just came in for PayPal. Thank you, whoever that was, for a class. Another person is signing up for the class next Saturday, November the 5th at noon Eastern time. Lesson number 14. How to maximize profits from writing stock options is the title of the class. We're going to go over all kinds of ways to make you more prolific in scooping your profits. Too many of you are not making enough. You're right. You write the right call. You got the right strike price. You got the right timing for expiry. You're selling at the right price, but you're buying back at the wrong price. And we've got to help you figure out how to be more prolific at this, and this will ultimately lead to a whole bunch of more money in your pocket. Cost is $150 to be part of the live classroom session next week, Saturday at noon Eastern. Jen will be hosting the moderating as host the class. I'll be producing it, and she'll cover the commentary. Join us if you like. After the class is over, we'll have it edited, and once editing is complete, you'll all get a copy of the edited class as well for your own personal records. Thank you all so much for joining in on the class. Absolutely. Beach Boy, what did I miss? So I'm here now. Is I missing anything? You just missed the bagel, toasted with melted marble cheddar cheese. Oh my, the kids came by with that grandson. Oh yes. What can I say? Yes, sir. That's me. Buying back too soon. Uncle was talking about me, says Constantine. DQ. Oh, Beach Boy, then you didn't miss anything. Who cares? Says Uncle Bruce. I'm still trying to catch up on my IBM covered call, November 4, 132. How far out should I go? Even Jan 23 at the money roll leaves me with a debit. Okay, I need to get the recap on this. I've forgotten the status. Can you give me a rundown of what you did and where you're at and where we're going, and help me out so I can kind of figure out what's up. Christina, I have 25s that expired today. I need to roll, but I'm waiting for the drop. 26.60, only up 67 cents right now. Alberto Constantine, you got to believe in the process. There it is. It's exactly right. All right. 482 gain on the Dow makes no sense, but that's what it is. We're up 35 on S&P, up 85.9 on NASDAQ. 2667 to 2675 on GameStop. We're up $10 on Apple. We're down 4 on Tesla, down 37 cents on Netflix, down 11.39 on Amazon. The Dow now just touched 500 points for an uptick right there. Let's see. Okay. DQ, who cares, says it's pronounced YBM. Mike and I have been right where you are. Beach Boy, so is GameStop and SoFi dipping enough for a substantial gains buyback? They may have lifted enough to do a rollover, but I don't know if they've dunked enough yet. There's more downside, I think, to come here. Bobby, I forgot to give my name when signing up for the next class, just class number 14 in the notes. Hopefully my email address shows for that payment. Bobby. Let me take a look here. There is this. Bobby, do me a favor. Send me a private email just telling me that you've sent payment for lesson number 14. I see it here, but I don't have your email for that. So just, I only get the PayPal thing. I don't get your email address with that. So just send me a private email at brucefarmer@hotmail.com. The link is down below. And then I'll have your email address with it. I'll make note of that. And we'll get you squared away. We'll get you locked in there. No problem. 223 thumbs ups, everybody. Thank you very much. 223 thumbs ups. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. There we go. Okay. What's going on here, Christine? Am I crazy to believe that it'll be dropping? It's gonna drop below 25. You're not. No guarantee, but it's certainly backing off dramatically from the high here. Christina, don't overestimate this thing. Just go with it here. Christina, is that Bruce Holt, by the way? James, Barnaby Fishing, just rolled my Tesla. December 16, 235s to January 236.67s strike for $17.40 a share, a $560 profit. Giddy up, nice move. Alberto Constantine, you got this. Netflix has not given up too much. Buying by the ultra rich. Oh well, waiting time here. DQ, Christina, you'd be more crazy to think no way can it drop below 25. Nazareth, Bobby, send a second email. He can then sync up the two. Who cares, says DQ. Did you just roll away far out? Looks like I would need to go at least April 23 to stay out of the red. JR bought the class just now. Uncle Bruce, should be a great day. Beach Boy rollover. GameStop December 16, 26, 25s, and 2750s. SoFi Jan 24, 10s. No, I don't think so, Beach Boy. I don't think we're doing anything here yet. Who cares? We just let them get exercise. Bobby, email is saved in my email program. Mr. Premium of the Option. This is a dead cat bounce. Jay Powell coming next Tuesday. DQ, who cares? Took the strike price and the premium. Who cares? Says DQ. You're probably right. There you go, kids. Everybody, well done. Well done. We're up 513 on the Dow. We're down 1130 on Amazon. We're down 70 cents on Netflix. We're down 406 on Tesla. We're up 977 on Apple. GameStop at 2662. We're up 70 cents, 69 cents or so. SoFi 534 down 1 penny. It's funny how we have so much red on my initial screen here. HPQ is up 39 to 2760. Rocket Lab up 7. Moderna up 289. ME down 3. Matterport down 6. ATIP down 2. Smart Rent down 3.5. Spire down 2. Sextera unchanged. AMC and Ape are down 17 cents combined. Bed Bath Beyond down 45 cents. 45 to 453. They announced $150 million of stock to be sold to try to survive. The dilution is killing everybody. They had a $30 stock when Mr. Cohen was a shareholder and a director. Now it's $452. How much you want? Pfizer up 111 to 46.85. Boeing up 183. Cisco up 85 cents. Home Depot up 238. Carvana up 13.78 down 74. Robinhood up 11. Vanik is up 341. IBM up 338 to 138 a share right now. Let's go. Flint Creek. I got the tagline. Cash in and wash off the stink. Cash in and wash off the stink. How about that? A soap that also puts some money in Bruce's hands too. I'm going to think about this and discuss this with Bruce. It could even be an effective advertising tool. How about that? Cash in and wash off the stink. Oh my gosh. It's funny. Oscar, I see a rebound till after the midterm elections. DQ Deuce. So I'll buy you a case of beer. Constantine, will SoFi go up after earnings announcements? It's a good idea to buy at this price or wait for a drop. What should I do? That guy rug pull Cohen. Beach Boy, just a general reminder for whoever comes on Discord, please keep the same names you use over here. There's an FYI section there, courtesy of the great Tiff. Bobby, a new class soap. Deuce Caboose, that sounds nice. I'll have that. Who cares says, I've had good success with 2-week covered calls plus the dividends. It's conservative, but it works for as much time as I have to watch the market. Spare, just in case, I wish you all an enjoyable day today. And if someone is not on the air later, then have an already relaxed, great weekend. Thank you, Spare, for your kind words out of Dortmund, Germany, as always, pal. We've got a gain on the Dow of 530 points. We are on GameStop now at $26.74. 26.75 just came through here. We're up 83 cents. We're jumping around quite a bit right now on the GameStop shares. We're jumping a lot. We're down 2 on SoFi to 533. Everyone, thank you very much. And Matthew, Microsoft and Apple are holding the indexes up. Coyote, I feel like we will start giving some of this up. We're giving it back before the end of the day, says Coyote. Alberto Flint, once you put the Xmas special package together, send me an email. Coyote, feels like another buildup before the Feds. Well, we'll see. We got the Federal Reserve hitting the market on Tuesday next week. We've got 10, 11, 12% inflation in Europe just being released this morning. We've got a new prime minister in the UK trying desperately to keep things calm before the next calamity over there. We've got a war in Ukraine. We've got all kinds of crap going on, and this market is up 543 points. So who is acting irrationally? What can I say? If this allows you folks to do some roll-ups you take the chance, you take the move. If on Apple, if you guys have written Apple calls and they've gone up on you, don't worry about it. Buy the Apple calls back and write further out higher strike Apple calls. Take the cash. Flint Creek. Okay. Adam bought class number 2 last night. Thanks, Bruce. Rock and roll, Adam. Those of you who are buying the classes, the prices are going up next week. After next week, they'll go up after I do the class next week. The prices are going up on all classes. And so if you are going to lock those $100 prices in, do it now. I've given you now, a week and a half notice, another week to come. I've given you 2.5 weeks of warning to take your classes and grab them. Way to go. Next Saturday, we're going live with lesson number 14. And if you'd like to be part of that audience, and Jennifer is your moderator, if you're happy with this, send us a $150 donation US to my PayPal link, which is down below. And you too can be part of the class next Saturday at noon Eastern time, November the 5th, next Saturday at noon Eastern. And it's going to be a good time. Uncle Bruce, you announced the new class and I wasn't here to witness it. You know, it's illegal in some places. Yeah, and what are you doing awake at 3 in the morning? What's going on over there? Gowdy, news outlets are reporting that Jay Powell was spotted training and working out with Rugman this morning. They have a weight session right there. Alberto Flint, I am battling with someone regarding the cloth bag you sent in the box. I say it's decorative. My daughter says, nope, it's a washcloth. What do we got here? Deuce, DQ size vest. Coyote, BS. They've never been seen in the same place at the same time. Brian, were they benching 150, 175, or 200? JR just sent an email for the class next Saturday. Right on. Fantastic. DQ, vest, Deuce Caboose. Probably a double XL. Be my guess. Bigger the better. So double XL for my vest size. Hope that works for you, Deuce Caboose. All right. So the reports are still technically true that they could have been in the same room bench pressing here. Just saying, could be true. All right. We have been on the air 2 hours, 6 minutes, 2 hours, 7 minutes. Thank you all for being here with me so far. I'll be on again at 3 o'clock this afternoon for the final hour trading today. Join me for that as we shut down the week with the options trading. The volatility will be all over the map. I am sure of that. Thank you to all of you who have signed up for classes, who are signing up for classes, grabbing classes, you name it. Anybody wants to do a one-on-one this Sunday, I have openings for this Sunday. If you want to do a one-on-one, let me know and we'll set you something. We'll set you up for one. Thank you, everybody. Bruce is saying he's a double XL. I'm thinking double XL because, I need the room. I can always get it taken in, but you can't get it taken out. JR, Susan Shops about my stinkers all hit. So just waiting with my arms folded for time to do its work. How about that? There's nothing wrong with that game. 26.95, 26.93 on GameStop. Constantine, have a green day, everybody. Thank you. Uncle B, Flint Creek, decorative. It's decorative. It's not a soap towel. It's decorative. See? Alberta. Okay. I used it as a washcloth. Well, if it works, it works. What are you going to do? Michael Deuce Caboose, he's at least 6'3". Sell my house. He's have a profit-taking day, everybody. John Anderson, thanks, everybody. John, thank you, buddy. Thank you, all of you, for being here so far for the first session today. Thank you, guys. I mean, why not? If it works, I never thought of that, says Flint Creek. That's a good idea. Marketing. Thank you for the neat emojis. Sell my house fast in Upper Marlboro. Michael, we can't print that. That's funny. It's funny. Can't print it. 231 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Double XL. He's dense. If he's only 4'8", he's got a double XL chest. He's dense. Alberto, see you all later at work. Laugh it out loud. Fantastic. All right, guys. I'll see you this afternoon, 3 o'clock. Come on by for the final hour. Let's see what happens. Lobo Blast, you hang in there, buddy. Thank you. Gody Flint Creek is going to post an ad for their new decorative and useful washcloth. That's right, Beach Boy, Alberta. You gave kinky ideas to Flint Creek. All right, guys. I'll see you later today. Flint Creek is loving this. We'll see you guys at 3 o'clock. Okay, guys. Bye for now.